From every walk of life, we share our time. From all over the globe, we're changing lives. We put smiles back on the faces of friends, strangers, and neighbors who might need a hand. Yeah, we understand. We are the women and men who come from the heart. The knights of the blind, forever battling the dark. Together we make happen what alone no one can do. We serve, we work, we give, we live to serve you. A child who's cold at night gets blankets and food. No birthday party at home, we bring one to school. From hearing aids to glasses, with every day that passes, we do all we can, 'cause we understand. We are the women and men who come from the heart. The knights of the blind, forever battling the dark. Together we make happen what alone no one can do. We serve, we work, we give, we live to serve you. And the world will see a better tomorrow because we care. All the lions have pride, and when help is needed, we'll be there. We are the women and men who come from the heart. The knights of the blind, forever battling the dark. Together we make happen what alone no one can do. We serve, we work, we give, we live to serve you. We serve, we work, we give, we live to serve.
Well, it was early just this morning. I was walking down the street, yeah, when a bus driver and a shopkeeper and a teacher I happened to meet. There in every window and in every single door, I recognize people I never noticed before.
Up with people, you'll meet them wherever you go.
Wherever you go,
Up with people, they're the best kind of folks we
those
know.
kind of folks we
Poor
know.
people work for people, all people everywhere. There'll be a lot less people to worry about, and a lot more people who care.
I saw people from the Northlands and from countries to the south. Every color
those who know because they try, and watch the walls come tumbling down. And we are all family. And we're all the same. And the fires of freedom.
Is allowed to figure out who wins them, or you can just eat them at your table. We'd like to thank the Rotary Club is here tonight, helping us sell bar tickets. And we'd also like to thank all the hospital volunteers. They set aside 67 seats for the hospital. And as you can tell, the noise level is quite loud. They haven't talked to each other for a long, long time. The silent auction this year is by your ticket number, or your spouse's ticket number, or your neighbor's ticket number. And we will announce your ticket number this year, and we hope to go a little quicker. Again, there is no smoking in the hall. There's also no vaping. And next year, if you're a smoker or a vapor, you will be not allowed to breathe when you're in the hall. If you have a cell phone, you can tune in the Leafs game. You can also record the band, they don't mind. You can also take pictures of them. At the far table under the black cloth, they have some CDs for sale. I encourage you to buy some of those.
Low battery.
And you'll also see on the doors that there's no alcohol beyond certain points. We have a roving band of attack Shih Tzus out there that will get you. So please stay within the hall. I'll now call on our president, Dale Taylor, for a few remarks.
There's Glenn right there. There's Glenn.
Thank you, Ryan Dwayne. Thank you.
He's going to be beside
Thank
Brian.
you. Dwayne says pretend I'm talking to Lindy, so this might be better. Anyway, thank you very much for everyone that came this evening. We really appreciate your support.
I think
See a lot of familiar faces, a lot of friends. I just can't thank you enough. We believe we have the best program in the world, and you're here to support it. Remember, it's a fundraiser, and thank you very much for coming. And just a very quick note, and I'll be brief. One of our assistant governors, Adrian Van Dorn, and his wife has been sick and in the hospital since last April. She has since moved to Parkwood. She is getting better, and she will receive guests after dinner in the evening.
Speaking of Parkwood, one of our members, Doug Dixon, is residing there now, and a month and a half ago I went to visit him, and the reception area is empty, so I went on the phone and I asked for him by name, and they said, how do you spell it? So I spelled it, and they said, there's nobody here by that name. So I spelled it a different way, and there was still nobody by the name of Dixon there. So while visiting somebody else, we ran into an employee we knew, and they checked. No Mr. Dixon in Parkwood. And I thought, well, Doug was in the war. Maybe he was a spy. And he still owes me $12 in fines, and he's never going to pay it. I'll call upon Lion Matt for grace.
Lord, as we come together this evening, we ask that you comfort those who have or are in the process of losing loved ones. We thank you for the opportunity to come together and be inclusive of one another. In this season of Thanksgiving and in the year ahead, please fill us with empathy and the strength to reach out to those who are wounded and marginalized. Help us to see beyond our differences and keep us ever mindful of the needs of others. Thank you for the food that we are about to receive, and please bless it to the nourishment of our bodies.
Other than that, the farthest table, you may go first, and that table goes second, and work your way to the middle. That's where all the old lions are.
Start that way.
Come on, Artie, get up. If you want seconds, please just take your plate back for seconds.
Lorraine is a blanket maker extraordinaire. She just pumps them out. I give her 6 balls of yarn and a week later it's back as a blanket. We have been fortunate enough for the last 3 years to have Mary Maxim be able to donate yarn. So I think the first time they gave us 250 balls. Last year we got about 150. They weren't able to do that this year. You may know that the London store is closing, and for whatever reason they couldn't do that. So I reached out to the Lambeth Lions and said, we're completely out of yarn. We need yarn to make blankets with memory boxes. Can you help us out? So that was less than a week ago, and now we're going to be good for a good year. So thank you very, very much.
Boards in our club, and they have people that have a jointer that make it the right level and thickness, and they have people that do dovetailing, and sometimes they have people that remember to glue them together and clamp them. I think we had one that we got it almost ready to finish, and they went, oops.
Great. He's got a little boy, and he's doing good. He's got his own wood business. But I'm telling you, when it happens, what goes through your body as a parent is unbelievable. And I have great for your courage to stand up and talk about your story. And tonight, we're here to raise money because you never know. Anybody sitting in this room, something can happen. You don't know. So let's try and raise some money tonight and help the Lambeth Lions out to continue the wonderful work that they do. So we're right on with the first item. And the first item tonight is it's a one-night stay. You get to go to the 4 Points Sheraton. You get 2 premium seats to the London Knights, and the only stipulation that you have to use this next Friday night, October the 11th. So you've got to be able to go on October the 11th. Okay? Oh, the hotel is anytime. I didn't know that, so it's a good thing I got somebody up here to remind me. But you've got to have the tickets are for next Friday night's game. Okay? Heidi and Robin, are you here? Okay. And I can tell you right now, you girls probably are nurses. So give these nurses a great round of applause because you have no idea the front lines that they're on today. Yes? Oh, okay. I think that's about most auctioneers you got to do about that. But anyway, we're going to talk fast. Am I too loud? Because I can hold it away a bit if you want. All right. Now, is there anybody going to watch the room? Because if not, if you want to bid, get your hand up. I can see your hand. I'll be okay. All right? So we're going to sell these London Knights tickets, and then you get to stay at the 4 Points Sheraton anytime you want. Okay? You don't have to stay on the 11th. All right. So who's got 200 to go? 200 to go, now 2, 2, you want me 2, 2, we go 2. 200 anywhere, give me $100, and away we go, now 100, I got 100 there, 100 a quarter. 1 and a quarter, 1 and a half, 1 and a quarter, half, you go half, 1 and a quarter, half. Every other turn's your turn, and I need your help. 1 and a half, now it's 175, now 2. 175 and 2, 2, 1 and 2, 2, we go 2. 175 and 2, 2. Now that we got the night stay over with, now we'll sell the tickets. 175 and 2. 175 and 2, 2, 1 and 2, 2, we go 2. 175 and 2, 2, 1 and 2, 2, we go 2. 175, would you like to give me 2? You had fun. You're in at 175. But I'd take you at 2, but I won't do that to you. 175 and 2. 175 and think of the night stay at the Sheraton. Thank you. Now 2 and a quarter. Now you can go again. 2 and a quarter, half. 2 and a quarter, half, you go half. 2 and a quarter, half. 2 and a quarter, half, you go half. I'll tell you what. If you give me 2 and a half, I won't ask you again. 2 and a half? Oh. Think of it. The nights. When's the last time you could spend a night with nights? 2 and a half. 2 and a quarter, half. 2 and a quarter, half, 1 and a half, and you go half. 2 and a quarter, half. You done? 2 and a quarter, half. I sold this gentleman right here, 2 and a quarter.
He always lived in Lamington until, I think he's in Sudbury now, is he? Yeah, he's in Sudbury now. He played the NHL, he played against Wayne Gretzky. That's the autographed picture. And we're very pleased today to offer that to, there must be someone over here that's a hockey nut, so let's bid on that.
And there's nothing like hockey memorabilia. The other night I sold a Daryl Sittler shirt, and I sold another young fella's shirt. He plays for the Owen Sound Attack, but he lives in St. Mary's. So we sold his jersey, and we did well on it too. So anyway, who's got 200 to go in the frame pin? 200 to go, now 2 in the picture. 200 to go, now 2, 2, you want me 2, 200 anywhere, give me $100. 100 and a quarter. 100 and a quarter, 1 and a quarter, 1 and a quarter, half. 1 and a quarter, half, 1 and a half, 1 and a half, 175. 1 and a half, didn't 75, 1 and a 75, 1 and a half, didn't 75. 1 and a half, local boy, 1 and a half, 75. 1 and a half, didn't 75, 1 and a 75, we go 175. 175, 1 and a half, 75, 175. Now 2. 175, gotta go down 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, we go 2, 175 and 2. 175 and 2, local boy. 175, 2. 175 and 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, we go 2, 175 and 2. All through, all done, 175 and 2. 2. I sold it right over here, 175. Well, then we better do a little better. I might have to get off my wallet. All right, give me 100. Let's go. $100 on the pie. Thank you. Now a quarter. 100 and a quarter, 41 and a quarter. You get your choice. You can either have apple or chair. 100 and a quarter, 41 and a quarter, 100 and a quarter, 100 and a quarter, 1 and a quarter, 1 and a half, 1 and a quarter, half, 1 and a half, half to go half, 100 and a quarter, now half, 100 and a quarter and a half. Think of the pie. When's the last time you had a piece of pie besides tonight? That would even remember, this is handmade, all the love and everything she put into it. Give me 100 and a half. I won't ask you again. Does your husband like pie? Yeah, I bet he wants you to give 100 and a half. It's only money they waste it every day in Ottawa. 100 and a quarter half. Oh, you shook your head once and then went like this. Does she do that at home to you? He didn't say he's quiet. He knows. 100 and a quarter half. 1 and a quarter half. 1 and a half. 100 and a quarter half. Half. Well, I like the pie, and I like the chair. So I'll take the chair. Okay? Now, I still got the apple. So, yes, I knew you wanted the apple. So I got 100, now a quarter. 100 in the quarter, 41 and a quarter. 100 in the quarter, 41 and a quarter, 40 and a quarter. 100 in the quarter. 100 in the quarter on the apple. 100 and a quarter, Corey, 1 and a quarter, 100 and a quarter, 100 and a quarter. Thank you. Now half. Now half. Come on. Come on. 1 and a half. Come on. 1 and a half. 1 and a quarter, half. What do you think? Would you like to give me 1 and a half? I'll throw the ice cream in. 1 and a quarter, half, 1 and a half, 1 and a quarter, half. I sold it back in behind, 1 and a quarter. Right there, the guy with his name. So much a dozen. Oh, you ate one? I know. I do the church auction for my sister's church, and I'm telling you, my sister can make butter tarts. I generally get a couple before we get them sold too. Anyway, there's 11 up here, right? And 1 box, right? But there is 2 dozen, right? All right, so much a dozen, take 1 or both. Who's got $50 a dozen? $50 and away we go, 7 now, 50, 50, 1 and 50. $50 a dozen, go, 7 now, 50, 50, 1 and 50, and away we go. In 2 places, that's 70. I'll take your 35, 45, 45, 55 a dozen, 55, 65, 65, 55 and 65, 55 and 65, 1 and 5. Give me 60 then. 60, 1 and 60, 60, but it goes 60, 55 and 60, 1 and 60, 55 and 60, 1 and 60, 60, 55 and 60. This room's had a bit of a rest. 60, 55, 66. Oh, I think he was 80. Are you saying 60? Thank you. Now 5, 65, 70. Do better. Let's keep going. 70, 70, 71, 70, 70, we go. 70, 70, 65, 70. Thank you. Now 75, 75, 80. He's going to keep going so you can chase him. 75 and 80, 75 and 81. You might not get 2 dozen. 80, 75 and 81, 80, 75 and 81, 75 and 80, 1 more time, now 5, 85, now 90, 85 and 90, 85 and 90, he's not going to share! 90, 85 and 91 and 99, you go 90, 85 and 90, I want $100 a dozen, and I need your help. 90, now 95, yes, now 100, 100, come on, save it, 100, yeah! Now 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, yes! Now 10, 110, 105, 10, 105, 10, 110, 105, 10. Are you done? Thanks for your help. Sold them over here, $105 a dozen. It's flower. And when it flowers, they tell you 6 weeks, snow will be on the ground. And that means, from when she said it flowered, that means we're going to have snow by Halloween. And I'm not kidding you. It's pretty true most of the time. 10 years ago, it snowed on the 26th of October, and it never left. So, you need your furnace running. Who's got 200? 200 go now, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, go 2. 200 anywhere. Give me 100 and a half on your furnace, 100 and a half, 1 and a half, now 2, 1 and a half, now 2, 2, 2, 100 and a half to 75, 1 and a half to 75, 175, we go 75. When the rest of you are freezing and the people who buy this and their furnace is running, you're not going to invite you over to stay warm either. 1 and a half, 75, 1 and a half, 75, 1 and 75, 75, all throw it down, 1 and a half, 75. Sold it to you for 1 and a half. Now we're getting thank you. Now quarter. 400, 4 and a quarter, 450 quarter, 41 and a quarter. 400. Would you like to do it one more time? 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 450 quarter, 41 and a quarter, 400 and a quarter. Yes or no? 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter. I sold right up here for $400. Thank you everybody and enjoy the rest of the evening.
and I believe it's for $500. Excuse me. Thank you.
Darling,
for a little bit of Elvis here to speed things up for this one. Anyone ever been to jail? Oh yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Going through the party, county jail. Pretty damn things, every game to win. The boy tell the boy, sure, he's knocked out of jail, let's see what's right. Everybody does right. Everybody in the wholesale rock. Thanks to jailhouse rock. Simon Lynch and the saxophone. Bill Jordan on the side trombone. John Walker on the back of the band. The whole third section was a chorus and everybody. Everybody does right. Everybody in the wholesale rock. Thanks to jailhouse rock. Number 6 and number 3. Your blues, your never see. Sure be like with your company. All you get out of rock. Everybody is rock. Everybody in the whole rock. Dance to jailhouse rock. Sitting up on the stone, sitting in the corner, he was all alone. The word said, buddy, don't you no swear. If you can get a fight, get a moving chair, that's right. Everybody is right. Everybody in the whole cell right. Dance to the air, that's right. She said that you made a mistake. No one's looking out, so let's make a break. But I said to him, he said, makes this. I want to see the round it. He said, right. Everybody does right. Everybody in the whole cell right. Dance to your last right. That's right, we dance to your last right. We dance to your last right. We're going to your last right. We dance to your last right. Everybody in the whole cell right. We dance to your last right. For you, like a child. But oh, how to find the world. I fell into a burning fire. I went down, 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 a place where I Just shoot the soul. I reminisce about the days ago with that old time rock and roll. Mystery. You just shoot the soul. I'll never think about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. I like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just shoot the soul. I'll never think about the days of old. Come on, dancers, that old time rock and roll. One more time. I like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just shoot my soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. I love that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just shoot my soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. One more time. That old time rock and roll. That kind of music just shoot my soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Rockin' round, rockin', rockin' round, rock the night, rock, 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 round tonight.
Again, it is last three digits are 236. There is a protest involved.